Hi and welcome here again to MRTV. Look who I've met here, Anthony from VR365. Hi.
What is up? How's it going?
You know, it's so cool to meet you in real life, man. I just see you like every day on MRTV and on your channel, of course, on VR365, and cool to meet.
Yeah, it's very, what do they call it when surreal?
Surreal. It does feel surreal.
Yeah,
it does feel surreal. And you're like tall, man.
Yeah, well, you're tall.
Yeah, we're both kind of tall.
I'm 6'2". What are you?
I don't know in inch. I know only in metrics. Yeah, 1.87 meters. So probably we're the same height.
Pretty close.
Pretty close, right?
Yeah. We're
cool.
brothers.
Yeah, we are.
Brothers in arms.
Exactly. And yeah, what are your impressions, man? About everything. What do you do?
Well, where do you want to start? You want to start with the Rift S? I mean, the Rift S is probably the most exciting thing that people are interested in.
Right.
And we got the announcement this morning. When you first got the announcement, I mean, when you saw 1440p, I was like, what?
Yeah,
1440p?
Right.
And then you know the no IPD adjustment, the
LCD panel, LCD panel. First reaction, like, oh, and the
five
price,
cameras.
right?
5 cameras was kind of nice.
Yeah, but you know what? It felt like, okay, why would they put the additional camera there? Is it just because the price is so high and they needed something to tell people, hey, that's why we have to give it the high price? Or
well, the price is weird too, because you would think the idea is that they're going down, you know, they're trying to go down and open it up to more people.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
And everybody on the subreddits were saying $299. And then it's Oculus is raising the price, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're right.
Because this is replacing the Rift.
Exactly.
So it's a $50 price increase.
And instead of OLED, you get LCD. Instead of IPD adjustment, you get no IPD adjustment. Yeah.
What did you think, like, when... I mean, you know, you tried it.
I tried.
I mean, luckily, I didn't notice a major problem with the IPD. Because my IPD is like 71, 72.
Quite big.
Yeah.
All right.
And so I was worried.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what the native is? I don't know. They haven't said anything. I'm guessing 65, 64.
Yeah, 65. So, yeah, for me, it's like I am in that range. I'm 64, 65, so I didn't have any problems.
Oh, you're perfect.
I am, yeah. I'm like the average guy. But I believe that people with a higher IPD or with a very low IPD, they might run in trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right, so that is a bit unfortunate.
The FOV seems a little bit closed in too. Did you?
Yeah, for that I think it was.
To me, I think the Quest has a bigger FOV a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say. It depends really on how close you are to the screen and stuff. So IPD, for the IPD, for the FOV, I thought it is probably like Rift or even a bit bigger. I felt.
You think?
Yeah, I think because Rift is not so huge, right? The FOV.
Yeah. What do you think about Lenovo? It says Lenovo on the side.
You know what? I think it's going to put off a lot of people because people love the Oculus brand, right?
Yeah.
I think like people feel like, wow, cool. Oculus, this is our thing.
Well, it is the Rift S. It's the Rift S.
So, but honestly, it does feel like a Windows mixed reality headset.
It looks like a Windows mixed reality.
It looks like the Lenovo Explorer, and yeah, it's strange with the branding. I think they're hurting themselves by putting that Lenovo thing on there, right?
Okay, but so Lenovo. The way I understand this is PlayStation VR has it has the thing, right? And it's like a pillow. It feels good. Like I liked it. I think the PlayStation VR of the headsets I have, it's the most comfortable.
Same here, man. Same here.
And I will say this: the one positive thing I'll say about the Rift S is that it is comfort. It's good. Soft. The foam is good. But the foam, if you're a Beat Saber player, it's going to get sweaty.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. So I believe that the foam is going to go away after like 2 months of heavy playing. Right?
I think you're going to need... Well, the lady told me that all the little pieces, like the back piece, the forehead piece, and then the actual thing, is they're all replaceable. You can all pop them out.
I tried to pop it out. Actually, it doesn't work.
Well, the good idea is if they make that a well-known thing and they price extra little paddings very cheaply, then if you're a Beat Saber player, you know, you just buy like 5 or 6 of them and you just swap them out. It's not a big deal, but we don't know if that's really going to happen.
I think we have to hope for VR cover to the rescue again, right?
Yeah, no, they'll definitely get working on it pretty soon.
I think so. But okay, Anthony, what do you think about the picture quality of the Rift S?
Okay, so the first demo I had was at the Yerba Buena, and they had it was Dead and Buried 2. Okay, Dead and Buried 2 apparently is a game that's going to be on Oculus Rift and on Oculus Quest, cross-compatible. Okay. So I was playing in the Rift S, I was playing against a guy with the Quest. Okay. And graphically, I was like, I'm not really seeing anything. Like, I thought, okay, there's going to be no God rays, it's going to look a lot better. Wasn't that impressed. Now, I had a demo here where I tried Stormland, and Stormland is beautiful.
It looked amazing. Amazing.
It's dropped. You see your robot arms. You're looking at your robot hands. It's really good. Right. And it looked good, but I don't know that this is an upgrade.
Right. I totally get what you're saying. Also, I asked them if actually they changed the render resolution, and they did not. So the exact same resolution is being rendered by your computer. So there's no step up. If you don't see more details, it will just look better because you have less screen door effect because of the display. But
when you think about the downgrades, like think about the downgrades, 90 hertz to 80 hertz, right? Legit IPD adjustment to no IPDs. OLED screen with dark blacks and popping colors to a LCD screen. A lot of downgrades. Like, is it just me? Now the tracking is flawless.
Perfect.
Tracking is flawless.
That is the big plus, right? It's easy to set up, and the tracking is flawless. And you know what? It seems like this device is not made for you and me, because we are VR enthusiasts, right?
Well, I talked a guy behind me in line. He has a VR arcade, like a mobile VR arcade, and he's like, "This is a game changer for me because I don't have to set up."
That makes sense.
You go to a place, you know.
You're right.
And I was like, "Yeah, for you."
Yeah, but for
you, for us, it's so. Rift owners out there, don't throw it on Craigslist yet. Don't throw it on eBay yet. Hold on.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Probably, if you own the Rift and if you love it, probably it will not feel like an upgrade, right?
Did you hear the room? Like, there was a rumor. So we found out about the Hewlett-Packard, what's it called?
Reverb?
Reverb, yeah. Okay, Reverb 2160 by 2160, right?
Yeah.
We found out about that.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying this is going to be 2160 by 2160, and I was excited, but it didn't happen.
Exactly. So, Anthony, how about the blacks? What do you think about the blacks?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I wasn't paying. I wasn't thinking about that. They didn't turn me off right away. Right. Like I didn't notice. Like was like, oh, it's gray. Oh my God, this is a downer. No, I enjoy. Like everything worked good. To me, I thought the field of view was just a little bit squeezed in. I thought.
Okay. All right.
And so. All right. I don't know. To me, it's more of a downgrade. I mean, the only upgrade is the comfort.
Comfort is amazing.
And no USB. No.
That's better too.
No Initech USB cards.
It's easier accessible, right?
Yeah.
For people who are new to the whole VR thing, for new people, I think it's going to be awesome. For the black levels, well, when I went in, I looked at it. I tried to see how are the black levels. And when you're in game and things are not dark, it's okay. It's beautiful, I think. But there were some menus. Everything was black. Yes, it was gray. So yes, it is. If you're an Elite Dangerous player, that's not for you. If you love everything really black.
My question for you is, do you think people on the subreddits are going to throw their riffs on eBay and they're going to grab this? Do you think they're going to hate it, or do you think they're going to be like, it's going to be kind of like Samsung? You know, when Samsung was $299 and everybody started buying Samsungs, but like Samsung, it's a coin flip whether it's going to fit your head right.
You're right. That's
so a lot of people returned it.
Right.
Do you think people are going to be returning these, or do you think they'll be kind of happy?
Well, I think actually it's an upgrade in terms of no God rays, really. There's no God rays anymore, and also the screen door effect is not so bad. So actually, when the scenes are bright, it looks good. I think that's really cool. So people who know the Oculus Go screen, it's the Oculus Go screen.
We got to see a horror game on that. You know, if we could see a horror game.
I think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I really the blacks are not so bad. So simply have a look in your Oculus Go. You will then see how it looks, but it's not as good as OLED display.
Yeah. What do you think Oculus's strategy is with this thing? Are they just do they not care that much about PC VR, so they just kind of cobbled this thing together, or do they have a long-term strategy?
I think their strategy is just to get new people into this. This is not fan service.
But where's the price drop?
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Totally agree. You know what? I believe that in this moment in time, what they're trying to do with this $399 price point, they are trying to get the money of the early adopters.
Early adopter tax.
Exactly. Those guys who are going to buy it anyway, so they make a profit. And now with $399, they have some space
to go down. Because if you start down, you can't go down.
Exactly. So they will go down, I'm sure, especially once the Rift people are not going to buy this. Because of the blacks and stuff, right? Yeah. But I really believe they need to get some room to go down, and they're going to, the tax, the early adopter tax that I normally pay, the early adopter tax. So if you think about this, then it makes sense, and it's going to go down.
So when is this going to be available? Like, what's your prediction? Do you have a prediction?
Yeah, I think it's going to be available. Yeah, they said spring, I believe. Probably middle of April or end of April, May-ish, like this.
Okay, MRTV viewers, you heard it here first. March 28th, baby. Seriously, the first day of PAX, the 3-year anniversary of the Oculus Rift.
Okay, so March 28th.
3-year anniversary, March 28th, first day of PAX, Rift S available now.
Could actually happen. Yeah, you're right.
Also, there's a lot there's a lot of YouTubers that are going to PAX East that skip this.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
no kidding. Something's happening.
Yeah.
You're so right.
And because I think Facebook at F8, that's where you go with the Quest. So April 30th Quest.
No, Anthony's right. VR365.
Well, no, Nostradamus Jr. That's what I tell him.
By the way, all of you watching this, you have to subscribe to VR365. It's an amazing channel, and every day Anthony is like hitting it off the ballpark, if you can say so. No, really.
Every day but the last 4 or 5 days, because I'm taking a little break. Yeah.
Right, but please subscribe to this channel. It is amazing. Thumbs up.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, but you know what? You're actually perfectly right. PAX. So many of the YouTubers go to PAX. So there's something going on. Yeah, you're right.
Something.
I believe.
Are you going there?
No, because I have to go back to Germany and stuff.
Yeah. You can't be everywhere.
Yeah, you can't be. I try. And I'm going to try to hunt down the HP Reverb.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to go to Palo Alto and see the HP Reverb there. I was going to say Copper, but they changed the name.
I know.
Okay, so let's talk Quest.
Yeah,
Oculus Quest.
Right.
So how many different demos did you get of the Oculus Quest? What games did you play on the Quest?
The Sports Scramble.
Okay, Sports Scramble. Yeah.
And you know what I played? Beat Saber.
Okay, those are the two?
Okay. And you?
I played those two. I also tried the Dead and Buried 2, which I guess this is a new game, Dead and Buried 2. I haven't seen, have you seen an Upload VR report on Dead and Buried 2?
No,
I haven't.
I didn't.
So, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I tried those 3.
What are your thoughts on the Oculus Quest?
Like the hardware?
Everything, yes.
Okay.
The hardware.
Well, the hardware, I like the hardware. I like the hardware better than that one.
Okay, yeah.
It's comfortable. The fabric is nice, and it's got legit IPD adjustment.
Right.
The sound was good because we've only been using all of these demos. There's no headphones, so they're using the built-in sound.
Right.
And I thought the sound was good. I had one lucky demo where I was in a private room that there wasn't no crowds and it was quiet.
Right.
And I pumped the volume all the way up.
Okay.
And I heard the sound, and the sound was good.
Yeah.
Now, Sports Scramble, I got to tell what I'll say about this is I hope it's a launch game because I don't think it can stand on its own. But I also don't know that it's enough as a launch game because it's such a when you think of Wii Sports, it had tennis, but it also had golf. And,
right. There was more things going on, right?
Yeah.
2 little things going on.
Yeah.
But so Oculus Quest, yes or no?
Yes, or am I going to get one?
For
people everywhere. Yeah. No, the Oculus Quest is. I think this is the key product in my opinion, and I think honestly the future of VR gaming if the Oculus Quest is a bomb, it's going to hurt VR in a major way. But if the Oculus Quest is a major hit, it's going to be huge.
Right.
So the Oculus Quest is what it's all about. And Beat Saber, I tried it today. You tried it. Flawless. Like
Perfect.
It's basically the same game.
It's amazing.
It's the same game.
Really good.
And if they put that in the box, how awesome would that be? For $3.99, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
It would be so good. It would be just like the Game Boy coming with Tetris.
Yeah.
Right? Like this kind of like beautiful combination, or the Super Nintendo coming with Super Mario World.
Think about it, $3.99. You've got the box. It has a little Beat Saber logo on it as well.
It's going to fly off the shelf.
Yeah.
Right?
Will they do it though? Will they be smart enough to do it?
Probably the greed is going to come to them in the end.
You know what I think is going to happen here? Dead and Buried 2 and Sports Scramble are going to come with it.
People are still going to buy it.
Because, dude, Beat Games, the developer of Beat Saber, they want all the money, baby.
Of course.
So,
and you know what? They deserve it, because the game is going to go into pop culture. It's going to be the Pac-Man of VR.
Do you ever play Audica? Because I actually like Audica more now.
Oh, no, man, I don't like it. I didn't really enjoy it, but I think you can get into the flow once you're really good. But I didn't get good.
It takes a little time.
It takes time. Yeah, right.
You got to get good.
Get good, yeah. Yeah, so the Quest, I believe it's going to sell like hotcakes. And I basically totally loved it. The blacks look amazing, right? It's a great screen. It's like an OLED screen.
Yeah.
You have the IPD adjustment.
Higher resolution than this other one. See, here's what I don't get, and I'm going to talk to you about it. It's like the Quest has higher resolution.
Right.
It's got legit IPD adjustment.
Right.
It has a battery inside it. It has a Snapdragon 835 inside it.
You're right. Why is
but
the
you
price,
remove all this stuff and you give us this, but the price is the same.
Doesn't make sense, man.
Yeah, it's not too logical. But I think what you said about you start high, you can always come down.
It's a business decision.
Yeah.
It's a business decision. They need to make money as well. People are still going to buy it, I think. It's because it's easy, accessible.
The pent-up demand. The pent-up demand. And so maybe like October they drop it. You know?
I think they will drop it for the holidays, probably. I think for the holidays, we'll see this at $349. Yeah, $349 probably. And people are still going to buy it. I think, if I never had used VR and then I try the Rift S, I will think, wow, everything is amazing, I think. Right? What do you think? If you have never tried anything before,
sure.
Yeah. I mean, we have.
It's still a great headset.
It's a great headset.
It's not horrible.
No,
it's not terrible. It's just we have a lot of little nitpicks about. Well, see me, like I'm in the market for a new headset.
Right.
You've got Pimaxes and stuff.
You should get a Pimax.
You've got Samsungs and all this stuff. I just got a Rift. I got a regular Rift, right?
Okay.
And I'm looking for a new headset, and I hear about the Hewlett Packard Reverb, and it's 2160 by 20.
That's good.
But it's got other problems. We could talk about that real quick if you want.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking this is going to be the deal. This is going to be the deal. And then 1440p, like they didn't even go to HTC Vive Pro and Samsung levels.
Right.
And you know why they did it? They did it because of the specifications. Okay, so this thing is 80 hertz instead of 90 hertz.
Yeah, right.
It's 1440p. It's not up to the 1600, right? Now, you do that because they wanted to keep the specifications, the original specifications, down low.
That makes sense.
But do you think that's a wise decision?
No. No, I mean, like, why don't they put the same display like in the Quest? The beautiful OLED, people will love it. Okay, yes, you need a bit more high specs. You're right, that's why they didn't do it. Because now the same specs, you need a 960. Like you don't need the
well, you were making the point that they're going after they're going after the new person,
right? The new people.
And so the new people, you want to keep the specs low because then they don't have to buy the most high-end PC.
Exactly.
But then they didn't price it for new people.
You're right,
$299 would have been great for new people.
Yes, you're right. So that's Anyways, they don't want to get us. They want to get the new people, and now they're making money with the people who buy it anyways, and. Holidays 2019. Price are going to go down.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk HP Reverb.
Okay, cool.
Real quick,
yeah, absolutely.
Because the Reverb is great except for 3 major problems.
Tell me, man. I haven't checked it out.
Okay, number 1, Windows Mixed Reality Tracking version 1. The original Windows Mixed Reality Tracking.
It's not
major problem.
Yep.
Number 2, fixed IPD again,
which
is, for me, it's a problem. For you, you're fine. Okay?
Yeah, right.
And then the original Windows Mixed Reality controllers, which need to get out of Dodge.
Right, you're right. So lots of problems with the controllers.
$599. What do you think about the price and all that? It's coming in April, right? I think.
Yeah, you know what? I think for businesses, amazing, because of the clarity. What I heard, I haven't tried it myself, but for the clarity, it must be amazing. Like I spoke with some people who tried it, like Ben Lang from Road to VR. He said, like, wow, amazing. He wrote, it's amazing, it's great. So for those enterprises who needed like a high resolution for their CAD programs, going to be amazing. And for $600. Damn, it's cheap for them. Yeah. They don't have to buy the Varjo for $6,000. They can get this. $600.
I wonder if somebody could have lighthouses and knuckles and then use that as their headset.
Oh yeah, they can. But it's like
it's a lot of
it's like open VR, and you have to jump through lots of hoops. But you could make it happen.
Because that could be a pretty good combo.
You're right.
A pretty good combo.
It would be an amazing
combo.
The
one thing I do think about when it comes to the Reverb is seated games with a controller. Yeah. That's your go-to, baby, with that high resolution, and then also like anything, VR video type stuff.
They must look awesome. But we also have to look at the black values because it's also an LCD display.
Yeah, yeah.
The Reverb, right?
Yeah, it is LCD.
So that part, we have to track it down here. Probably it's somewhere here.
I don't think it's here.
No.
And so HTC, they didn't show up. Were you surprised at all by that? Or? I kind of wanted to see the Cosmos.
Me too. I wanted to see the Cosmos. Yeah, we're going to see it later. So,
well, they have the, what is it called, the 5 Ecosystem Conference or whatever.
Right, exactly. That's going to happen quite soon, I think.
Yeah, later this month.
Right.
Yeah, but after PAX East.
But not in the US, right? It's going to be in China?
I don't know. I
have to find out where it's at. Yeah, right. So now lots of people are hoping for the Cosmos, to save the day. For like enthusiasts. The enthusiasts are probably not going to get the Rift S. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think now...
What are you going to buy?
What am I going to buy?
What are you going to buy, man?
I don't know,
that's
man.
A good question.
Honestly, I'm hoping Valve. Yeah, Valve. They're going to be here Thursday. It's going to solve all our problems.
I will be at the
I saw Chet Falazek walking down the escalator a few minutes ago. Yeah, have you seen any like stars like in the video game world? You know, like I was waiting in line here to do an Oculus demo, and Shuhei Yoshida, the guy from Sony, he was like 2 people right in front of me.
Cool.
And I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to say, hey, Shuhei, this is coming after you. Well, the Quest. They were doing Quest demos. And I was like, the Quest is coming after you, man. I mean, I didn't say that to him. He actually left early. He didn't wait for the whole demo. Like, he didn't want to wait 2 hours, so he left early.
I didn't see anybody, but I saw you, and that is the best thing that happened to me all day, I think. No, really kidding. It's really good. It's really amazing to have this crossover between our channels. So again, I really, really need you to tell you need to subscribe to Anthony. Amazing content, VR365. And you know what? I'm going to put a link to your channel in the description so everybody can click on it and subscribe to him.
Awesome, yeah. I'll be back on Thursday night with a roundup of everything I experienced here at GDC. I also tried some other games, you know, like, Stormland, you know, we both tried that. I mean,
great,
oh my
amazing.
God.
It's going to be a big hit. I mean, I don't know how long did I play this? 15 or 20 minutes?
I had 10 minutes, and I was like, let me play this for 2 hours, because I'm looking at my robot arms, and like,
awesome,
you know, it has the moss and everything, because it's like dilapidated. You're like, you've been sitting there for like 300 years, rusting, you know?
Right.
And then it shows you like the echoes of previous robots, and
looked so good as well,
right? Did you get to the sunlight part where it's all sunny and bright?
No.
That's where you can kind of see the better visuals of that headset.
Okay, right, yeah. So, wow, this is going to be amazing. And it's going to come out together with the Rift S.
What is?
Stormland. I asked them, I asked
them, wait, that is great. I don't know about that.
Oh, really?
Dude, the Rift S is coming March 28th. There's no way we're playing Stormland on March 28th.
No,
Stormland is probably 4th quarter. I would double check. Double check with somebody at Insomnia like tomorrow.
All right. But, well, I asked him when it was going to come out, and he said, together with the Rift S.
Okay, wait a minute, though. See these guys wearing the Oculus shirts? A lot of them are higher, like they don't actually wear
they don't know, right.
And so I had one guy telling me, Oh, there was a guy asking one of the Oculus people, how long does the Quest battery last? He's like, 4 to 6 hours. I'm like, no way.
No, yeah, right.
2.5 to 3, really.
Right. Yeah, right. But yeah, they didn't really tell us, right, how long the batteries last for the Quest.
Yeah.
And for the Quest, they don't
I think around 3 hours. They might have mentioned that at one point or something.
I think they have.
Or maybe they haven't said anything.
Actually, they told. I spoke with the product manager of the Quest, the guy who was in charge, and he said like we don't tell the public yet about the battery life because you know what? They're still optimizing it right now.
Oh.
Right now, they're still working on.
John Carmack is still
yeah, he's still on like trying.
When he's done playing Beat Saber,
right.
Then he's working on that.
Still trying to squeeze the last.
I think what it is they don't talk about anything that might be negative.
No, really. Of course, right? That makes sense. But anyways, Quest S is going to be a big hit with Beat Saber. It was simply too amazing, right? Just like the real thing.
Yeah, it felt really good.
Really
I played that song Escape.
Yeah, me too.
Which is my favorite on the Beat Saber.
Perfect.
Like it's the one I usually play. And I actually just played Beat Saber the night before I drove over here.
Right.
And on the Rift, and I kind of wanted to do it because I had a feeling I'd probably be playing Beat Saber on the Quest.
Right.
And it's basically flawless. Although the one downside is they were using the speakers of the headset itself.
It should be right.
Yeah, if you gave me some headphones,
it would be better.
Yeah.
Man, Anthony, I think that was an amazing crossover. VR365 meets MRTV. It's just such a pleasure to meet you in real life. I mean,
Absolutely,
I see you like daily on your channel, but now I see you in real life. It's cool, and I believe that our viewers also enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. Right, as we YouTubers always like
support his Patreon.
Oh yeah, or his Patreon as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you have not subscribed to MRTV or Anthony at VR365, please do so now. We'd be very happy about that, right?
Yeah,
and we're looking.
And watch VR Roundtable too on Sunday.
I love that.
We're going to be talking about all this stuff on Sunday.
The best show. Yeah, exactly. VR Roundtable. Also subscribe to VR Roundtable. I'm also going to put a link down. In my opinion, that is the best talk show about VR. You guys really nailed it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
They're so jealous of me, dude.
Right.
I've tried the Rift S like 3 times in Quest and all that, and they've never tried it at all. So it's kind of nice.
Right, cool. Yeah, for your roundtable, sometimes you're missing one of the guys. I would love to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We should definitely have you on.
If you have,
we had Epics on and a couple of times. So
I was one time on your show and I really enjoyed it. So you guys are really amazing. So VR Roundtable, VR365, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you in the next episode and on Thursday on your channel.
Absolutely.
And here on my channel all the time. See ya.